Let's not worry, my brother. In this world, we're all the same. We must find peace. We must find it together. It's not far away from your heart. You've got a good vibration.
Let your heart follow the rhythm and your voice gives you emotion. We must find peace. We must find it together. It's not far away from your heart. You've got a good vibration. You got a good vibration. You got a good vibration.
Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome back from that cool concert that I was just playing at. It's always been like my secret wish to one day be able to jam with those guys and be featured in a video with them. So I figured might as well just make one and put it out there. Alright my friends, so today we're going to be learning is a cool reggae rhythm, a cool reggae chord progression. I've actually never taught a reggae lesson before, so this is going to be pretty cool. For my members, for my All Access members, for you guys, my special ones, I have a cool backing track that you'll be able to play with. You're going to get that, and you're also going to get a chord chart so that it'll be easy for you to play along. All right, I have to give my All Access members some extra goodies. If you want to become an All Access member, just go over to Super Simple Guitar, sign up for the All Access membership. You get all of the courses I ever made, plus extra goodies to my, standalone lessons. Okay, so and also if you don't want to become a member, I have a free picture chord book and a free blues course and a free beginners course over at Super Simple Guitar. So you can go download that and join those courses totally for free right now if you want to. Okay, so let's get in the lesson now. Let's get in the close-up. So check it out. We're going to be using 3 chord shapes. Actually, 2 chord shapes, but to play 3 chords, okay? So these are cool little triads that are movable, right? Triads are always movable, and it's very cool to play triads if you're in a band position because it's a major difference if I'm just going, or if I'm going, right? You're going to get a much different sound, a much cooler kind of tight sound. So it's very useful to know these things, okay? I have a whole course, those of you who already are members, Master the Guitar Fretboard and my Music Theory course where I teach all about triads, all about movable chords. So go check that out, okay? If you don't understand exactly what's happening here. All right, so imagine your D major shape, right? And then just push it 2 frets up. So this is a D. This is a D sharp and this is an E. If you know your musical alphabet, then you will know how you can move these, right? I could take the same shape and play a G. I could play an A, I could play a B. I could play a C. So knowing this, and you'll learn it in my courses and in my free book, if you haven't downloaded it yet, you'll learn about how all of this moves, okay? So I don't have to, explain everything in this lesson. So that's an E, right? Then the next chord is A. And the last chord is a B, okay? So for the A, you can imagine that as this being a big bar chord, your A major bar chord, and you just shorten it and make it smaller, right? These are all the notes that are already in there, but we're just chopping off these fat notes and leaving in these nice ones, these nice higher ones, so that we can cut through when we're playing with the band. That bass player, boom, boom, playing those low notes, we're cutting through those low notes with these nice high ones, right? Okay, so that's your E chord, that's your A chord, so 5th fret, right? 6th fret, and then 7th fret, and 8th fret, okay? So check it out. We're going to be counting the chord progression like this. So first of all, for reggae, you're always going for these off beats or the 2 and the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You're not going 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the first one is muted, and then the accent is on the 2. The third one is muted, the accent is on the 4. Okay, so one other thing that I'm doing to tighten this up is I'm releasing. I'm hitting the note, and I'm not letting it ring. I'm releasing. I'm not totally releasing. I'm just releasing enough pressure so that my fingers are still on the strings, but they're not pushing down anymore, right? And that's just muting them out, right? So try to get that into your system a little bit before we move on. Okay. And on that downstroke, I'm kind of just going for this muted sound, right? You could just not do anything, but I'm kind of going for those dead notes because it helps me kind of keep time. Okay, so that's our first one. Then again, I said we have the A and we have the B, right? So on the E, we're gonna play. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that we're gonna be counting as 1. Okay, so that it's kind of easy for us to count. So one time counting to 8, we're gonna count as 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna do that sequence 3 times on the E. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're counting it as 3 times. Then we're going to go into the B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that was 3, 1 on the B. Then we go back to the E. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the A. Also 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the B. This is the first time we're only counting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the E 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let me play that a couple times for you, nice and slow. And then we're going to do it together to the backing track. And as I said, for my All Access members, for you guys, you're going to be able to download that inside of the Lesson of the Week area, okay? Okay, so I'm going to play it nice and slow and count for you. And this is a really cool way to get into the reggae, all right? So let's just do it. Starting on the E. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the second time. This is the third time. Going into the B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to E. Only 4. B. Only 4. E. 8. It repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the B. Back to A. Back to E, sorry. Into A. E. B. E. One more time. Then we're going to do it with the backing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. B. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E. A. E. B. E. All right, let's do it with the backing track now. All right, see you there. Starting over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. B. Starting over. Right, so you might have noticed there that I was sometimes going, right, I was going 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after you get to that 4, you could play around a little bit, get a little bit free and add kind of like a little accent at the end, okay? So on this D shape, you can add in, as if you were playing a sus4, a D sus4, right? You could just add that in. And I just did like this little down up, so, right, adding that in, taking it out, okay? And for these shapes, you have this note here. So, and if you listen, I'm doing this like strumming things and you're not hearing any sound, but then when the sound comes, it's with these fingers when I'm pushing down. That's a typical funky thing, right? To keep the right hand grooving. And then with the left hand, have that control of when notes are coming in and coming out, right? Another thing that I was doing is sometimes I'd kind of slide in. Okay, just some cool stuff to play around with, okay? Again, those of you who are All Access members, you're going to get, sorry, there it is. You're going to get that to jam to. And that's about that, my friends. I hope that this lesson made sense. I hope it gave you some cool ideas. And it's going to get you started with reggae, right? Some of those kind of fingerings that would be used, some of the rhythmical ideas. And yeah, I hope this helped you. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube. That really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you with another lesson very soon. Henry Olsen here. Thank you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.